UW Health is marking a record number of patients served this year. According to newly released data, the healthcare system saw more than 867,000 patients across all UW Health locations. It's about 30,000 more than last year. UW Health says 500,000 of those were treated at locations in Wisconsin, 167,000 from Unity Point Health Meriter. They credit these numbers to the opening of the East Park Medical Center, the new Family Medicine Clinic in Janesville, and a UW Health Kids Clinic in Beaver Dam.